Good morning. I'm meteorologist Ted Schmidt. Looking at kind of a gray situation so far. We've had a little sun, and we will yet see more and more of that sunshine as we move along through the day. We've also seen some snow showers, a couple of rounds of those already here in the city of Rochester. Just a trace amount, though, nothing measurable. That may change, though, later on. We have another round of snow, perhaps impacting our evening, and that may yield a little bit of measurable precipitation, something that we really haven't seen much of in the past couple of weeks, measurable snowfall. Not a big system, but it's something that will maybe roll in after the evening commute coming up later tonight. But right now, breezy, chilly day. Temperatures in the low 30s. Now for this time of the morning, 32 is rather mild, but keep in mind the winds make it feel a bit colder. That's looking northward with our Gwaltney Group camera from downtown Rochester. 32 in Rochester. Austin 36 already. It's 33 in Preston, 34 in Mason City. There's that activity on radar. We had one big batch of activity, very, very light snow around 2:30, 3 o'clock this morning, moving through the Med City. That has now moved into central Wisconsin. The most recent band just now moving through La Crosse here as we record this a few minutes after 8 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. It's going to be a breezy, cool day. Those snow showers moving out, and we'll see occasional sunshine beyond this for the rest of the day. And temperatures move up upper 30s for the most part, which is actually pretty decent for this time of the year. Still feeling colder, though, because of those winds. We're going to have to deal with some west winds, at times reaching about 30 miles per hour. So a windy Tuesday, and something we're going to have to get used to. More days like this ahead of us. Temperatures look halfway decent, but they won't feel that great because of the winds again. And that's March for you. Even the warm days sometimes don't feel so balmy in March because of that wind. Occasional sun trying to peek through. You see a little bit of that looking down Bandle Road with our Lewiston auto camera. Right now it's 32 degrees, feels like 21, winds 17 miles per hour. Next couple of hours we're going to see those winds becoming rather gusty, and again 25 to 30 mile per hour gusts will be pretty typical. Right now most of the wind chill levels low 20s, quite a bit colder than the actual temperature, and then again that's what we're facing for the rest of the day. Day planner, some sunshine off and on throughout the day. By the time we get to around 6 o'clock, skies will be thickening up with clouds again, and then after about 7 o'clock, a little rain moves in. And as you'll see on our forecast map, we're going to see some of that light snow this evening. Satellite radar watching that activity move on through. A broader view of that. There is a couple of clipper systems, one grazing us to the north that brought the snow showers this morning, another one coming in out of Montana. That's going to come in for this evening. And at first, things will be warm enough for rain, but we'll see a transition to mainly snow, and there may be some minor accumulation again coming up later on. Winds right now beginning to get a little gusty, 26 miles per hour on the map in Dodge Center, 21 in Austin, and again, as we see later on, even stronger than that at times. But half inch or less of snowfall, generally less than half an inch here in Rochester. Austin, right on the line between almost an inch and maybe a little more than an inch, somewhere in that range, and then Mason City maybe just a little more than an inch as well in the way of evening snowfall. The timing for this, about 8 o'clock or so, that accumulation begins, and it goes until just after midnight. So windy and cool today, light evening snow. A warmer outlook by the weekend. The next couple of days look actually pretty decent with temperatures above average by around 5 or 6 degrees. The weekend, though, way warmer than that. We're talking about temperatures about 10 to 15 degrees above average. Today, 38 the expected high. Then we ease back into the 20s by late this evening. And by tomorrow, again, with less wind and more sun, a better day. And temperatures will be similar and maybe even actually feeling like the upper 30s because of lack of wind tomorrow, as you'll see here on Futurecast. Today, windy situation as one system moves on through. Here's the next clipper system moving through the heart of Iowa. We'll see rain, then a change over to snow, and that goes on right through 10:45 there. You see it's going to go on until, in fact, just after midnight, 2 o'clock or so before we're completely done with the snow. Skies will then begin to clear off. Tomorrow, a lot of sun. High pressure to our south brings a quieter day, a little less wind, more of a west and then southwest wind helps us get close to 40 tomorrow. And then a windier day again on Thursday. First thing in the morning, a little bit of rain comes in, and then going into the midday and afternoon, sunshine, and maybe a couple of sprinkles or flurries still in the afternoon, but occasional sun and clouds, and occasionally rather gusty winds for Thursday. Another windy day with those west winds up to 30 miles per hour, then just like today. 38 in Rochester, 42 in Winona, 42 in Mason City, Albert Lea 39. Partly sunny, windy and cool, wind chills in the upper 20s. At best, the wind chill might hit by 30 or 31, but the temperature itself at best around 38. A couple spots though may hit the low 40s this afternoon. West winds up to 30 miles per hour. Tonight, light snow mainly after 8 o'clock, as much as an inch. Here in Rochester, generally at less than half an inch. We're going to be the northern edge of that band, as we saw on the that forecast map. And then tomorrow, lighter winds around 10, 12 miles per hour, 39, mostly sunny skies for a Wednesday. Looking ahead at the next several days, warmer than average pretty much every day. Some days much better than others, and those are Saturday and Sunday. Those days look incredibly balmy for this time of the year, very early April-like, especially with that shot at 50. That would be our first 50 of 2020. Should we get there, we have a decent chance as it stands right now. Today, windy and cool, some light rain, maybe a couple of wet snowflakes early Thursday, and then by Sunday evening, chance of rain. Most of Sunday, though, looks bright and dry, a little bit of a south breeze, so a fairly breezy situation, but that's going to help us warm up, and then back to the upper 30s for most of next week. So enjoy the sunshine today, and in the meantime, prepare for a lot of fairly mild days ahead. Have a great day, everybody. See you back here tomorrow.